Good morning. Today is Tuesday, the 24th of December, 2024, and the time now is 28 minutes past 10 a.m. in the morning. My name is the Bull of Lewisham, and I'm a prize fighter, boxer, pugilist. In 2018, my ex-girlfriend said to me that her ex-boyfriend is driven. So I thought, right, that's a bit deep still, he's driven, because I've never heard that expression before. I've heard of driving, drove, and things like that. I've never heard someone say, "Oh, you know, my girlfriend is driven" or "my boyfriend is driven." I never heard that expression before. Nah, believe it or not, I've heard that now. Driven. So I thought that's deep. I thought it's St. Michelangelo talking to me. St. Michael. When I say Michelangelo, I respect the bro. I respect the bro. Got pure respect for this bunny, yeah. But I'm saying like, it's just St. Michael. Is he talking to me like, cause am I in the Bible? I'm being serious. No, I know I'm not in the Bible, but I'm thinking. I figure like, what am I? Am I Deuteronomy? Am I part of that now? So anyway, she said, he's driven. So I think, right, deep. I never heard that because I'm in the hood. I mean, I'm Afro Caribbean. I'm West Indian. I'm saying something that's a bit deep. So I heard he's driven. So them days that I was training, like 2008, I was training. I've been training for 40 years non-stop. But I was on the loader. I was training, but I wasn't training. But what I'm saying is, I was training. I was getting ready for the championship. Planning now. I'm going training soon. I'm going training half an hour. Half an hour. So I'm going training out the stores. I'll probably go training about 1 o'clock today p.m. Be out the door. About 1 p.m. I'll be go training. 1 p.m. to a couple of hours to get ready. Now, I've always been driven. If that's the expression she's using it to me, like to be determined. I'm determined. My life is good now. I've done a lot of work. I've got 5 more letters to write. I think that's it. 4 or 5 letters. And I think that at 55, that's everything I need to do. 4 or 5 letters. Once I've written that, once I've typed those, everything is done. There's nothing more I can express to the world. Do you understand? So 4 or 5 letters, that is it. That's the absolute. Do you understand? Absolute. That's everything that I've done. There's nothing energy that I need to release or stones to unturn. It's all done. Then 4 or 5 letters to type. That's it. You know what I'm saying now? I'm driven. I am driven, but what she's probably saying is, at that time, she's looking at my life now. This is a holy person, yeah. And she's saying, well, you're on a low, mate. You're on a low. I said, yeah, I am on a low, because I'm on a low. What's wrong with a low? If you're on a low, you're on a low. It's part of life. We can't all be fucking rich. We can't all be Chris. As in best. We can't all be the best. Chris means the best. We can't all be the best. We can't always be the best. We can't all be the best. If we were all the best, then what would be the best? What would be the best? Do you understand? Can't all be the best. Someone has to be second best or third best, isn't it? I don't think they understand. You understand that? We can't all be the best, because I'm talking about like reality. I don't know if they understand. Anyway. Anyway, let's get back now. So she said her ex-boyfriend is driven. So I was like, right, deep, because I ran from Hounslow all the way to the London Eye. I've done it twice over a couple of years. It's far from Hounslow all the way to the London Eye, non-stop, without stopping, taking in no drinks or stopping at the traffic lights. All that way, so not far. It's far. I've done it twice, non-stop without stopping. So if she had seen me do that, I think at the time I was telling her about these runs, and she said, I told her about this Liverpool Street one that I did to the Gherkin, and she said, oh, when you touch the Gherkin and this, and then she knew about that. Yeah, I told her about one of the runs. She's thinking, yeah, I don't know what she was thinking. She didn't express much thought, but I told her I'm doing this Gherkin one to Liverpool Street, and I did it as well. And I done it. I completed the run. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, everything I told her that I will do, I did it there. I did what I told her I was going to do. Yeah. I came back and I told her what I did after the run, yeah. But that's a minor thing, because that's gone now. That's a fuckery thing. That's finished now. But what I'm saying now is, she said, "Oh, her ex-boyfriend's driven." So I'm like, well, what? Don't try and mash up my fucking frame of mind, because I'm focused, my darling. I'm focused. I'm more focused than you. You don't know me. You don't know who I am. You don't know how I play in this world. You don't know how I function. I go into hibernation. I'm like a porcupine. They taught me that at primary school. I hibernate for a little while. Then I wake up again. Then I might hibernate again. You don't know when unless you ask. I can tell you when I'm hibernating. Metaphorically. Like I hibernate, and you think, oh, there's nothing going on because I'm hibernating. Anyway, I've done that quite a lot in my life. People think, "Dad, there's nothing going on," but I'm hibernating. I'm I'm hibernating. As in metaphorically, like the porcupine, the animals. I'm hibernating. Go to hibernation. Yeah, hibernation. I started thinking about hibernation when I was at primary school. I started thinking about hibernation when I was at primary school. That whole thing about hibernation, I loved that with the animals. So not that I copied them. I didn't copy them, but I thought about that. Anyway, so she said, "Oh, you're driven." So I'm like, "Right, it's deep. That's deep, isn't it?" Her ex-boyfriend's driven. So I'm driven. I can be driven because running from Hounslow to the London Eye non-stop, that's driven. That's driven. She's probably thinking, "Oh, he's got material. He's materialistic. He's got material gains. Like he's probably got like a really nice fast car. He's got like a good job. He's owned his own house property. For me, that's his privilege. That's lucky. So fucking what? When I go to Mexico next year and I go to the town of Guadalajara and I see where Mr. Sulcano Alvarez, for me that's success. If I can sit in the same district where he is or go to the village where he grew up and touch the walls and talk to the people there, that's enough for me. And tell them I'm gonna bullet Lewisham, that I'm gonna probably have a boxing match with that Canelo. They'll be like, "Rah, tid." I said, "Yeah, you know that. My father's Jamaican." I said, "It's no biggie." They said, "Yeah, you come all that way." I said, "Come on, yeah, from a Brexit from England to Mexico." They said, "Right, you're really determined, isn't it?" I said, "Yeah, I am." Came all that way on my own. They come there to Guadalajara. They said, "Rah, tid, come." This guy, this bullet Lewisham. That's the rotted. Okay, so that's my legacy. For her now, it's material. She wants a house, a car, and all of that. So that's good for her. It's common. A lot of people have that in this part of the world. It's very common. That's all they want, isn't it? Money, money, money. That's what they think about. But anyway, yeah. So thank you very much.